Hello everyone, my name's Gaten and welcome back to more The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. Last time, we began saving the other party members and checking around how Crossbell's doing. Overall not good. The overabundance of Pleroma grass probably is a good indicator. But so far, we've managed to get Rixia and Tio back on the team. And, well, Rixia joined the team, but Tio back on it. And now we gotta go help out mains because it seems like they might be getting attacked right now. So, yeah. Now, before we actually go any further, I want to make sure... So, Holy Chain... I'm gonna give you a Holy Chain as well. Apparently, the guide mentioned something about insta-kills up ahead, so I imagine I'm gonna want these. Other thing to do is, can I just use the Merkaba to rest real quick? You don't have to bring down the airship and just go back up, because I'm gonna go right back down, game. I just want to heal. Alright, take me back down instantly. Go down here. Now, we need to go meet up with the, resistance in the mains mountain path. And hopefully we can stop, we can get somebody else on team. I imagine Randy, because they mentioned that Randy would be somewhere in mains. It is dark. Wait a sec. It's darker than it should be. They must have cut the lights. What is this I'm... What the... What? Like... whoa! Thanks, Rixia! I'm fine. Thank you, Rixia. Just a second more and I would have been a goner. Glad me in time then. Well, isn't this a hoot? They've set up mines around mains. Yes, they appear to be orbital powered and are equipped with proximity fuses. Judging by the force of the blast, they are likely intended as an anti-infantry measure. Suffice to say, the entire tunnel has been littered with them. Damn it, how could they lay these things on a public road? They must have done it to cut off the resistant group's escape route. It seems probable, which should mean their main goal is to wipe them out completely. Then we gotta help. And we have no time to lose. We're gonna have to push through. Move quickly, but watch your every step. Roger. Sheesh, walking was enough of a chore without the element of chance. So the guide actually mentions this, that there are gonna be mines, but apparently if I hug the it says to hug the upper wall for a better chance. No. So we're just gonna hug this upper wall here in hopes that the guide is right, that maybe this will prevent us from encountering as many mines as we can. I'm gonna save, because apparently if you manage to get through here without touching a singular mine, then apparently you get an extra DP. I'm free! Ah, crap. I hear combat.
About 10 south to the northwest. They are likely engaged in a battle deep in the mountains away from the path.
Damn it, not the mountains.
It'll be difficult to reach by foot. Maybe so, but we shouldn't let it stop us.
If necessary, I can intervene by leaping up the cliffside. Understood. We'll have you do that if it comes down to it. Damn it. Come on. I'm gonna save here as well.
Wait!
What the?
A sniper! Up there!
A friggin' sniper! I'm not surprised you were able to detect me in. Well done. Wait, you were waiting to ambush us! Of course I was. I could tell you were coming the moment you stepped foot in the tunnel. I'm surprised at how much you managed to screw around with crossbow under martial law. You're also using that Grosser's Merkaba, am I right?
Right on the mirror. So you figured out who I am?
If you can't bail out the resistance, I'm afraid I have some bad news to deliver. You're too late, or you're already in the process of wiping them out. We put up a good fight, but it'll all be over soon. My condolences, but you're gonna have to sit this one out. Like hell we do.
I know we're right through.
I'm afraid not, young lady. Don't even try. We seem to be surrounded.
We're in hot water now.
Hear this, Lord Bannies and company. I, Gareth the Blitz, regimental commander of the Red Constellation, will be your opponent.
Careful about everyone. Be mindful of the cliff above. Do whatever you can to avoid being sniped.
They're all so far away from each other. I need them all to group up. I need to move like barflies. You sniper!
Go!
Akashic arm. Got it! Not a chance. Why'd you cut it out? Okay, that was my own fault. Just die. Red Constellation lives up to its reputation.
This would be simply if they didn't have a sniper up with the high ground on us.
You put up a decent struggle. I expected no less from the young master's commands. You lost before the battle began. There's nothing you do when I have the upper hand in every way. Now surrender quietly and... What?
What was that?
Could be.
Right at the 11th hour. The wolves! What the? Here they come! Wait! The resistance! You guys ain't doing anything, huh? Wolves!
It's Ice Pack.
Isn't that Second Lieutenant Muriel and her forces with them?
Mangy mutts! Fine then, let's see how you handle pincer.
No chance in hell. Oh, Gareth, I had a feeling. Yep! Randy! Oh, wow.
Randy!
Yeah, it's been a minute. You got a whole lot to talk about, but you think I can wait a little bit?
Well done, young master. I'm impressed you were able to take a sniper of my caliber by surprise.
Yeah, it would have gone badly if our wolf pals hadn't brought the whole litter. Besides, it's your own fault for letting Lloyd and them keep you distracted.
I see that much. If I may remind you, young master, you're still using a standard issue stun halberd. Do you really think you can defeat me with your blade without your blade rifle in hand?
Hey, I may not have it on hand, but that doesn't mean it's not in my back pocket. Oh! That old man Kiami fixed it up for me after last time. See, no matter how strong this thing is, it's way less useful when the engine's busted. So I'm not gonna whip it out unless I really need it.
Fair enough. And you're right that you don't. That one strike was enough to wreck my rifle's precision. The tide's turned against me.
Yeah, so do yourself a favor and retreat. And deliver this message to Uncle. Next time we meet, I'm kicking his ass again and I'm back.
Understood. It's good to see you finally growing into your own, young master. Spend the operation! Retreat's appointee!
Losers! Run away with your tail between your legs.
Brandy!
Randy! Now I just need Ellie back. Randy!
You're okay.
Up, gang. Nice job back there. I didn't expect to find you guys hacking up my way anytime soon. I'm glad you're in one piece, Lloyd. See what's that?
You too, Randy.
I see you managed to escape confinement.
Yeah, I busted out on my own and then joined up with Muriel's crew. Been helping out the resistance around these parts ever since. Gotta say though, I thought for sure today was the good end with us pushing up daisies.
I don't blame you. I'm glad that wasn't the case, though.
Besides, Pack is to thank for that.
No kidding. If they took a second longer, there would have been a lot less saving and a whole lot more avenging. Are you the one who called up oversight?
As insurance, yes. I'd also instruct them to keep a close watch on those Jaeger's actions.
Oh yeah? Cool. Why are you talking?
Wait, what the hell? This is when you start talking! About to say, Randy, you realize the dog's talking now.
Now it's your turn to be surprised.
What's Wally doing up in that snazzy getup? And don't get me started on Rixia. What? Did you smooth talk her into the SSS too, Lloyd?
Yeah, I kinda did. Here we go.
Randy,
Muriel!
we've received confirmation that enemy forces have retreated. We should be able to rest easy for a little while now.
Yeah, that's some good news.
Long time no see, Second Lieutenant Muriel.
It's good to know you're doing well. Likewise, I'm glad all of you are okay. Though I didn't expect you to come with such a colorful crew.
It just now occurs to me we all have different hair colors. We got green, we got purple, we got blue, we got red, and we got brown. Sorry, Zai.
We have a lot of explaining to do.
I'm sure you won't mind if we take a break and exchange some intel.
Music to my ears.
Grace! What are you doing here?
Grace, why are you here?
Oh.
Well, there was a teensy bit of trouble that ended up forcing me out of the city. So I crushed Resistance base as a war correspondent and photographer. I would prefer if she took shelter elsewhere, though. Anywhere else, really.
That pretty much covers her story. We got a whole lot more to share, though. What do you say we go catch up?
Shall we? So this has kind of become the so this is the resistance area. It's nice to see that Muriel's alright. It's good to see you all alright. Now we just need Ellie.
So that's how it is. We're really in the hole this time. Especially after what's happened with Keto.
So nuts. I get laughed out of the journalistic community if I try to write an article about it. Let me guess, you guys are going through hell and high water to take her back, huh?
Of course we are.
Was there ever any doubt? The Resistance will be fine, Randy. Don't worry about us. After all, you only joined us on the condition that you would help save your friends, isn't that right?
Yeah, but...
So that's how it went. It's no question that having your muscle back on the team would be a great help.
At its core, the Resistance is just a group of stubborn CGF members who couldn't accept the Defense Force's ways. You're not one of us, Randy. You left the CGF and found new comrades to fight with. Besides, we have the wolves on our side now.
That's correct. I'd instruct them to maintain the vigil here. It will benefit you greatly in the battle here in the mountains. Thanks a bunch, Scruffy. Lloyd, Tiota, you can count me in. You got a job too, both the SS and its Keto's family. That's more like it.
An excellent response. We're delighted to have you. Oh yeah, absolutely over the moon. So while we're at, you won't mind if I tag along too, right?
You know what? Screw it, Grace. You can come along. If you what?
Oh joy, here it comes. I can tell you guys are going to be at the center of all the action coming up. As a reporter, it'd be remiss of me to let a chance like this pass me by.
I don't know about this. I suppose we can make room for you. Abbas might not be too happy about having a journalist aboard, though.
He isn't the only one. I can't afford to end up in an article either. Don't worry your pretty little heads. I could write a whole mountain of feature pieces about you all, but now's not the time for that. Right now, the scoop on everyone's mind is what'll happen to the newly independent state of Crossbell. The real story is which side of history this deceitful new regime is going to fall on.
Which side of history?
But simply, the entire continent is in chaos. Sure, President Croy is one of the main catalysts behind it, but is casting him aside really all it's going to take to tie us over these dangerous times? Well, she has a point there. This is a more complex situation than we're giving it credit for. When Calvert democratized 100 years ago, the revolutionaries of the time committed enough sordid deeds to fill a whole library. Assassinations were commonplace. There was even a conspiracy similar to the raid that Crossville City experienced. In retrospect, modern-day Calverdians view those actions as justified. Perhaps President Croix's actions are going to be viewed in a similar light someday. Of course, someone had to carry out those assassinations. Still, I can't go along with him or his cronies after witnessing what I've seen. That's why I want to go with you. I want to see which path Crossville will take, how history will reflect that decision. I can't exactly do that if I'm holed up here in the back lines.
Grace. Huh. Not bad. I didn't realize how much thought you put into this one.
That reasoning was so insightful I could hardly believe it was coming out of your mouth. Well, to be fair, the potential fun of it all still ranks #1 on my list. But don't forget, I've gained a lot of good sources working at a news agency. What if I said I could hook you up with some intel from within the city?
You're in. You've already sold the pitch. I'm not gonna object to you coming. What about you, Wazzy? Rixia? You both okay with this?
I suppose. As long as I don't wind up in an article, that is.
Same here. That said, good luck convincing Abbas. That's going to be a real challenge.
Thanks, everybody. Hey, oh yeah. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna bag me a Pulitzer Prize for sure.
Good luck with that one, Grace. I don't think we're gonna have time to help you with that.
We were wrong to think she had changed.
Yeah. Lonyars met with Mayor Bixen, who had been aiding the resistance in secret. After discussing their immediate plans, Muriel and the resistance said their goodbyes and returned to their base in the mountains. Now we just gotta find Ellie.
Man, get a load of this airship! I'd say, the tears are the last thing I expect to have these babies stash away.
I must remind you not to write a word about this in your publication. Should you disclose this information, you can expect the church will never lend you their cooperation again.
I get the feeling even if she did, people would just pass it off as a tabloid piece. The same happens whenever someone writes about Ouroboros.
But Wazzy!
Relax, boys. My word's golden. Same goes for you, Reximo. As tempting as it is to write about the mysterious assassin Yin's true identity. I appreciate that.
Hey, Lloyd. Is having her tag along really a good idea?
Well, at the very least, she's not one to go back on her promises. I have detected a new potential landing spot in Western Crossville.
West.
Pinpoint coordinates now. It's at the midway point of West Crossville Highway, near a fork in the road that leads to the police academy and the prison.
There, huh? That's where you were being kept, yeah? Didn't you say Garcia helped you break out of the joint? That's right. Believe it or not, I wouldn't be standing here if not for him. To tell you the truth, I've been worried about what happened to him after we split up. I get how you feel, but I wouldn't advise trying to go to the police academy. They've likely stepped up security since you made your getaway.
Defense Force station at Belgor Gate 2, which is the only other direction we could go. There isn't much of an option either. You're telling me, they'd arrest you guys on the spot if you showed up there.
Regardless, I think it's still in our best interest to land. At the very least, we can scout out what the Defense Force is doing and take care of any potential cryptids.
Understood.
You should know that I had another warp circle placed in the mining village upon your disembarking. Whenever and wherever you are ready to land, you need only say the word.
Randy's joined the party! Berserker! Well, first off, I'm so sorry, Wazzy, but out of the team, now that we're starting to get towards the ending of the game, I feel like I have to have the original team mostly as the actual playable characters. Like, come on! How am I supposed to not at this point? Randy, you can take... I'm not gonna need this on you if we're doing this, so you can have Team Rush chance up. And you can have the True Gladiator belt. And you can also have... You can have the Lunar Spirit bead, why not? Randy, what does your ordnance become? First of all, I think you had axe? Yeah, that sounds right. You had axe, you did not... I put... Let's see. I think I put shield on you. Yeah, that sounds right. I put shield. I had action on you as well. Did I make action 3 by any chance? Hey, Randy.
Sheesh, they even got a workshop? What don't these Merkabas have? Now I can get Berserker a little routine TLC while we're waiting around.
Oh yeah, you mentioned Gyami fixed it up for you, right?
Yep, but I'm following his advice and only using it when I need to. I still have my halberd chops to fall back on too. Can't afford to let everything old Duggo taught me get rusty. So I'll be having a little menage a Troy with my halberd and Berserker from now on, if you know what I'm saying.
It's only the most Randy thing I've ever heard. Really though, I wonder how Deputy Commander Douglas is holding up.
Well, you know the guy, probably sticking to his guns and carrying out his duties, same as always. Underneath that, I don't know how he or Sonya can prove what's happening. And again, even if they don't, they're not exactly in a position to rebel like Muriel and the rest of the Resistance.
Right, we need to figure out where they stand on all this somehow.
Yeah, that and a million other things. Let's keep our head in the game and take it a step at a time. You can call on your pal Randy as much as you like. By the way, I'd go on a nice little rampage for you any day.
Got it. I'll be counting on you out there. Just making sure. Can I make an action 3? Yes. Randy, take the action 3. Yes. Now, you definitely didn't have Swordbreaker on you before. Nor do I think you had Impede. I think I actually had Detection on you for some reason. But honestly, we're at a point in the game where I don't think we really need to worry about collectibles as much, and besides, I'm still using a guide, so... Well, you know. But I think I can work with the setup, honestly, actually. Oh, I remember what I had on him now. I had a movement thing. That's what I had. Do I want him to have move? I'm not opposed to it, honestly. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll give him move. Actually, can I make a move 3? No, I cannot. That doesn't even exist. Okay, just wanted to check. I think we're getting close to getting Ellie back too, because at least looking at the length of the guide, because mostly the guide splits it into sections of the guide doesn't put everything to do in the final chapter in one page. Instead of just like splits them out, and the first page is called Finding Your Friends, and that page is almost over. So unless something horrible happens to Ellie, which it better not, then I think we're gonna be getting her back soon. That being said, we're not actually quite done. We're not going to go there quite yet. There's one other thing we can do first. The first of which is travel to Merkaba and head back to the main mining village. We need to talk to somebody in here. You.
I've been reading this book series I picked up the other day. Things being the way they are, I doubt I'll be getting my hands on the last few chapters anytime soon. You're welcome to have this one. I just finished if you want.
Chapter 12.
Okie dokie.
Just had to do that. Now, let me also heal up while we're at it. Oh, actually, we need to go back there. There's one more thing we can do here, sort of. I say do with, like... I don't even know. I don't know if I would even say it. Oh my goodness, hell. Big boys. What is... Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. The thing that we can do... How much experience do you give me? Ow. Deathstorm 2. But the amount of experience is alright. Hi. How did I get a preemptive attack? It was looking at me. I don't even understand how that one works. I'm fully convinced that enemy was looking at me. Also, by the way, I now understand why Randy had a spot enemy gem. And he's going to be returning to having a spot enemy gem. Randy, put the attack 3 here. Where is the... It was Heaven's Eye. Ah, much better. I understand why you have it, and I am not putting it away anymore. Apparently, there's a little event we can actually look at if we go to the Moon Temple. Which I am very curious about. What in the world's going on over there? Yeah. Wait, look over there. Yeah, that's something. Certainly. Boss is really putting their all into guarding this place. Protecting the doors there, the Society's location defense mechanisms, the Leo guns easy.
They appear to be armed to the teeth.
You have to be on one hell of a death wish to stroll up to a kill machine like that.
Sounds like more trouble than they're worth. Pulling out may be our best option for now.
I have to say though, Wazzy, you sure seem to know a lot, but when it comes to Society.
Fair observation. I guess you could say I'm somewhat familiar with them.
The Church's
What's my voice again?
The Church's knights in the Society are said to have confronted each other over countless times under the veil of history's shadows. Know thine enemy. The old adage holds true, even among two forces as powerful as them.
Well, the thing is, circumstances are always shifting between the Church and Ouroboros. Frankly, it's a pretty vicious rat race. Oops, there I go again, airing our dirty laundry. Good thing Arbus isn't here to shoo me out. I can only imagine how hard it is for Arbus to keep tabs on you.
In any case, let's keep our distance from this place for the time being. What I am starting to realize is that none of the Dominions in the Gralswitter are normal human beings who take anything seriously. It feels like all the Gralswitters are just... Going by Kevin and Wazzy, the Gralswitter are all weirdos that do anything except act seriously unless needed. Ow. Because I swear... At this point, I'm not gonna... At this point, I shouldn't be... You know what I also should realize? Anybody with green hair is suspect to be part of the Gralswitter, because I swear, first Kevin, now Wazzy. Anytime I see another green hair character, I'm immediately going to suspect they're part of the Gralswitter. Because I swear. Let's get back. That's all the events we needed to check out. I really hope we manage to get Ellie back soon. The healing party member is the most valuable. Alright, now we can go ahead and do story. Let me heal up. Lloyd needs to rest after getting punched in the face by a giant mole. Anyways, West Crossbell. This is around where we started. Now we're finally back here, huh? Another point.
Wouldn't it be Belgard gay for getting to due west? I'm still not sure if I want to face Sonya right now, though.
Understandable. Let's just try to investigate as far as we can manage. We'll have to hide if one of the Defense Forces armored cars comes, though. Indeed.
Commander Bales. It could be to our advantage if we found a way to make contact with her. It would be nice. Apparently, where we're supposed to go... Let's go to Belgard. At least in direction. Okay, I was about to say, that is a unique monster. And sorry, extermination request. You know what? Screw it. I'm calling them unique monsters. Hello. Nope. Leave me alone! Ow. You fool. I have a smoke grenade. See ya. They changed how those work. That is the first time I've used one in Azure, and it's completely different from how it is in Zero. Oh dear.
Belgard Gate's security is as tight as can be.
Yeah, don't count on leaving any openings.
I suggest we withdraw for now.
Agreed. Well, that didn't work. So, what's the plan? There's no way we're going to be able to enter the gate from the front.
Agreed. Nothing good can come of the defense force spotting us.
And with that to happen, there's no guarantee I would be able to come to your aid a second time.
Right. We need to think of another way to get in contact with Commander Bales. Well... You know, there is actually an area I can think of where we might be able to get in there. And looking at the guide, I think my assumption has proven true. It's based on something from a side quest we did a while ago. There was a side quest where we had to go get those dolls for Belle. But that made me realize something. One of those dolls was on the railway tracks. Why don't we try going through those we know where those railway tracks are, so... They're somewhere along this path, right? So let's see if we can't enter from the railroad tracks. I think they're somewhere back here, right? If they're not, I'm going... Nope, it's right here. There we go.
It's a derailment site. The aftermath should be fully refurbished by now, correct?
Yeah, even the smaller debris has been cleaned up at this point.
Man, though, a train flying off the tracks is usually a pretty big deal. With everything that's hit the fan, it kind of feels like an afterthought now.
That does. It's no surprise that Transcontinental Railroad service has been halted for weeks now. I believe that the Defense Force is still using their freight line from time to time, however.
Figures.
Wait! Hold on. If the railway is more or less dead right now, wouldn't we be able to walk along the tracks?
Oh,
I getcha. That's definitely an idea.
Perhaps, but do not forget that the Crossbow City is still enveloped by that barrier. It would be impossible to breach the city without being detected.
Oh, I know. What if we took the tracks west instead of east?
Lloyd, do you mean...
You want us to sneak into Belgard Gate from the railway tracks?
I know it's a little crazy, but yes. It might be our only chance to meet with Commander Bales.
Her cooperation would be invaluable. We could hardly ask for a more reliable ally.
Come to think of it, she wasn't expressly against the transition to the Defense Force, was she? Contacting her all is a gamble.
That's undeniable.
True, we could very well be walking into our own arrest. She wouldn't have any choice if we strolled through the front. But if we manage to sneak into Belgard instead, we could possibly meet with her without anyone else knowing. In which case, she may be more willing to hear us out and speak freely about how she feels.
I suppose it is possible.
Mira and the rest of it, and the Resistance are any indication. I'm sure there are others in the CDF who are still on the fence. Besides, this is Sonya we're talking about. She, if anyone, knows how to tell between right and wrong.
Maybe so. As harebrained as the idea is, I'm not fully opposed. Keep in mind, if Commander Bales is stationed here, then who's bound to be with her? Noelle.
Damn, I didn't think of that.
You mean Noelle, don't you?
From what you've described, she seems set in her convictions, yes?
Yeah. This is the path we chose to walk. We have to accept that not everyone's going to just step out of our way. As long as we're on opposite sides, there's no avoiding the fact that we'll eventually have to go through her. And when that time comes, we're going to do just that, even if it means fighting a friend.
Lloyd.
He's right. This isn't a problem we can just push aside.
You've really been mulling over this. Well, as long as you know what you're getting us all into.
Shall we open the fence and make our way into the tracks then?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to face Noelle soon. Depressing thought as is. Ow! Imagine it actually did damage, that'd be kind of funny. Well, let's go. Run! Evil Guard. I've been working on... wait. I've been working on the chess quotes all the live long day. I've been working on the chess quotes just to pass the time away. Shut up. Also, why does this dog look robotic? Fendered over. Dove in, sorry. Resistant to arts. You're not resistant to this.
Oosha!
I should be fighting more, shouldn't I? I need a gun user back, please. At least I got Smashy. Get over here. Do you think the burst command is going to be available for this entire chapter? Because I'm starting to get the feeling it's going to be available this entire chapter. Hello there. I just want my team back, man. And I do want to get Noelle back on the team, but I don't think she's going to want to. Burst Orb. I've been training for so long to be a dresser, but I was railroaded into being yet another treasure chest. That sucks, buddy. Turn around. This'll do. Wow, that did a lot more than I was expecting for some reason. Oosha! Keep running! Hyper spikes. Chest.exe system treasure.dll is missing. That's a shame. What do those spikes do in terms of defense and stuff? Less defense by just 10, but everything else increased, with ADF and evasion in particular of note. Give those to Randy. I think he can make use of them. Gotcha. I need to fight as much as I can right now because I feel like we're going to need as much experience as I can get right now. And thankfully these enemies are still giving decent chunks of experience. For now. I don't know how long that will last, but we are going to abuse it while I can. If it may be abused, it will be abused. Insta-kill. Gotcha. Where's my insta-kill? Or, sorry, not my insta-kill. Where's my party attack? Oh, that sucks. See ya. Rixia, why are you broken? Feels like you do so much damage. After an uncomfortable minute that left Ciro crouching on the ground with tears in his eyes, he let out an easy sigh and lifted his head to look up at her. I've never heard you raise your voice before. Not once. Ah! What? How did you instantly run away from me? That'll do. How are you alive? Yarne. Alright, we made it in. Belgard Gate Freight Platform. The freight platform. It's been a while since we were last here. Luckily for us, there doesn't seem to be anyone in the area.
Yeah, that's what happens when the Transcontinental Railroad is out for weeks on end. Not much of a reason to be sparing any manpower down here.
Then this is our chance to sneak in. If Commander Bears is around, she'll probably be up in the commander room. Getting there, though getting there without being spotted is going to be easier said than done. I can create a diversion if the situation demands it. In any case, we should move quickly.
Right, just don't do anything too rash.
Let's head upstairs then.
Apparently, there's something else we should do here first, and it's not immediately leave. Not, gosh dang it, go back! apparently... Aha! A book entitled Popular Cocktails: A Beginner's Guide. Pinky Rose. Really a fortress.
Stop right there.
Noelle!
Noelle! How'd she know? The CDF is aware of more than you realize. That includes everything the SS has been up to. Now you've allied yourself with the resistance forces and mains. I figured coming here would be the next logical step for you to take, so I've kept an eye on the freight line in anticipation.
No, that's just great. She read us like a book. Can't say I'm surprised. Analyzing enemy tactics was only one of your strong suits, Noelle.
This is the one time I was hoping to be off the mark. Did you come here to speak with Commander Bales?
Yeah, we did. Second Lieutenant Muriel led us to believe that they weren't the only ones in the CDF with second thoughts. We came to ask the commander for her opinion on what's happening and the best way out of this crisis.
You should know, Noelle. Fran is working with us too. Now that she's made a full recovery, she wants nothing more than to see her big sister again.
Listen, I get it. We're not gonna tell you to abandon your duty. But can't you let things slide just once? All we want to do is talk things over.
I understand that.
Noelle!
It doesn't matter. You're not getting any further than this. Not on my watch. I am a soldier of the Crossbelt Defense Force. And that makes it my duty to prevent any insurgents from threatening state security. Well...
Come on, are you really going to play this card?
I'm asking you to withdraw. Please. If you turn around right now, I'll pretend this never happened. I know this won't keep us from coming to blows down the line. But please, at least for now.
What happened to that rock-solid resolve of yours? You're wavering. If you were truly committed to the CDF, there wouldn't be room for negotiation. You would have had us surrounded and neutralized the moment we arrived without a second thought. And yet here you are, pleading for us to leave, using sentimentality to appeal to our emotions. You say you're willing to give your life to for the cause. When it comes down to it, you can't even commit.
Lloyd.
Oh, it's not exactly sugarcoating it, are you? I won't mince words here. The Noelle Seeker I knew was never this weak. She would stick to what she believed in without hesitation, no matter what. As you are now, even a simple detective like me could take you on in a fight.
Lloyd.
Slow down, bud. What are you saying? It's simple. You and me, one-on-one. I'll even let you use any weapons at your disposal. If you win, you can arrest all of us on the spot. If I win, Noelle, you're all mine.
Huh? What are you suggesting?
I can't stand seeing you like this. You're lying to yourself. You know deep down that this isn't where you belong. And as someone who cares about you, I'm gonna make you come to terms with that. So let's go, Second Lieutenant Noelle Seeker. The love Ios, how gets this?
Irrational as ever, isn't he? Does this happen often?
I would go so far as to call it his signature move. And rightly so.
Fine, I'm gonna make you eat those words.
Bring it, Noelle.
You're on Detective Lloyd Bannings.
Good. Let's settle this. One-on-one. Noelle Seeker. Come on, Noelle. Let's see this resolve of yours. Renowned Defense Force officer overwhelms her foes with heavy weaponry. That all you got? You can do a hell of a lot better than that. An absolute hell of a lot better. What are you doing? Blast storms. You're gonna need more than that. Nope. Heal up. Nope. Can't run. You're done. I won.
Forgive me, Commander Bales. There's no need to apologize.
I was one. Yeah, that has to be your voice.
Huh? Commander.
Oh, crap. It would appear that we have been noticed.
You realize that your little scuffle was easily heard upstairs, didn't you? I was left with little choice but to have the others clear out before they can interfere.
Sorry about that.
It's been a long time, Commander Bales. Indeed it has. I have my suspicions about why you've come here today. Why don't we relocate to the command room and talk things over?
Shortly thereafter, Loy and the others were discreetly escorted to the commander's office. They cleared the air with the Commander Bales and Noel while sharing the details of what they knew about the situation and the Septarian of Zero. Come on, Noel, join the team again.
Can't be happening. Thank you for informing us. It would seem that the clandestine actions of the President and his collaborators are at last coming to light.
Hold up, does that mean you're willing to cooperate with us?
That unfortunately is out of the question. Whether we don the uniform of the CGF or the Defense Force, it is the state who commands the guns, not the other way around. I fully understand that our President may have established the independent state of Crossbell on illegitimate grounds. That notwithstanding, we cannot break the chain of command for the sake of bringing him to justice.
I was afraid you'd say that.
I guess that's just how it goes when you become an actual military.
I take it there's no room for compromise. That's correct. Even were I to say otherwise, consider the capabilities of our new Secretary of Defense, Arius McLean. If hypothetically the entire Belgard unit were to cooperate with you, the main force under his command could easily label us as a rogue unit and suppress us in the blink of an eye. That's an undeniable.
You telling me that Lone Wolf's got a knack for being commander too?
Yes. Though working under Sergei likely did him no favors, he still earned his title as Divine Blade of Wind for a reason. I'd say his strategic senses are on par with his swordsmanship contemporary, the Brigadier General of Libro's Royal Army, Cassius Bright. Wait a sec. Even if Arius did oppose us, can we petition Deputy Commander Douglas for Tamrigate's cooperation? It's a surprise, Seeker. That makes you assume that we would join forces with them. Noel.
You can still join us, Noel, come on.
That one-on-one fight must have really done a number on her.
Commander Bells, say something were to lead the public to question the legitimacy of President Croy and the independent state of Crossbell. How would the Defense Force react?
What? You don't mean... Let me think. Naturally, it would depend on the extent of their reservations, but we would begin by taking a wait-and-see approach. Or at least that's how I imagine it.
I see where this is going.
The only iffy part is figuring out how we can convince the public that Croy and his independent state are legally invalid.
Good point. I think I can guess what Ellie's expertise in these matters would tell her if she were here. After all, she's more than any of us. She more than any of us know of the key to our plan. Speaker McDowell.
Oh.
You want to find Mademoiselle's granddad?
Now you mention it, he did serve as one of the two lead representatives of Crossbell, didn't he?
Yeah, and the second was none other than Mayor Croy. Speaker McDowell's position on the issue has been suppressed ever since Crossbell's independence was declared. What would happen if he were given a platform to finally express his views to the entire state, the entire continent?
The legitimacy of the president and the founding of the independent state would likely come into question. So would their authority over the defense force. Brilliantly deduced. You didn't even need me to give you a hint. Second Lieutenant Seeker, Speaker McDowell is being held in Michelin, correct? Yes, ma'am. You and Ellie are under confinement at the state guest house.
Yes! We're finally getting Ellie back!
If I remember correctly, the President and Secretary of Defense had the Red Constellation stationed there. And just to confirm, there are no Defense Force units in Michelin at present. Yes, that's right.
Commander Bales!
Oh dear, I may have decisively leaked our confidential information to outsiders. Please pay no mind, forget everything you just heard.
You're a real one, Sonia.
What a fortunate slip of the tongue. One other thing, Second Lieutenant Seeker. Regarding your one-on-one bout earlier, I regret to inform you that your commitment has in fact come into question. Yes, ma'am. I considered placing you on an indefinite suspension. However, I have a more fitting punishment in mind. Instead, I'm having you reassigned to the Crossbow Police Department Special Support Section, effective immediately.
Welcome back.
While you're there, find what it is you still lack within yourself, as well as what path you should be walking for the sake of Crossbow's future. And that is an order. Am I understood? Yes, ma'am.
Welcome back. Yes! Can you please? Yes! I was hoping she would get out of that stupid white outfit. Fran! Look! Yeah! Fran, who was there to welcome them back, wordlessly took Noelle into her arms, sobbing all the while. As she tried to comfort her younger sister, Noelle's eyes too began to brim with tears. We just got one more party member to save. And they're gonna not let this one go without a fight, are they?
Potential landing spot detected at Michelin. Sending you the coordinates now, Fran. Just how long do you plan on crying? People are going to make fun of you if you keep it up.
You're the one who won't leave her alone about it, Noelle.
I'm a little envious of you two, to be honest. Sorry, everyone. I got it. It's near Michelin's Hotel Delphina. Lakeside Beach, to be exact.
Hey now, there's a blasted pass.
Although this beach trip is going to be anything but a vacation this time. Now wait just a gosh darn minute. You all had a fun little playdate at the beach?
Well, yeah, we did.
It was after the trade conference. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Why didn't anyone invite me? I like having fun in the sun too.
Grace, you didn't have to witness people dying.
Don't look at us, we were there on someone else's mirror ourselves.
Thinking back, the entire trip may have had an ulterior motive behind it. Likely so.
Yeah. Never mind that. It matters that we have our next destination. You also know that the Red Constellation will be guarding the area there. Can you tell us anything about their numbers, Noelle?
If I recall correctly, they should have one full company stationed. I'm not sure we can engage them with our current numbers.
That's not great.
Maybe we can split them up somehow, like with the diversion.
In that case, I'll go.
No, allow me the responsibility. Luring them away will be simple if I return to my original form.
Zeit, are you sure about this? You better not die, you damn wolf.
Well, I did pledge to you my aid. With all the comrades you have assembled, my help is soon to be unnecessary. You consider this my final gesture of assistance.
We'll take it.
Thank you, Zeit.
Yeah, appreciate the paw, pal.
Not to bring down the mood down, but even with his help, we still have our work cut out for us. Even still, this isn't just a rescue operation for Speaker McDowell. Ellie needs our help too. You're ready for anything. We'll bring them back no matter what it takes.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Roger that.
One last bit of party members to save. Noelle's rejoin Armed Forces. Oh, it feels good getting our teammates back. What doesn't feel good is having to redo everybody's art. Game. I believe you had shield before, so we're gonna put that back on. I'll put defense. We'll put defense 3 over here. I'm gonna be honest with you, Noelle. I don't actually have a singular idea of what to give you, so we're gonna give you action 2. We'll give you you have intimidation. I don't want range, honestly. For some reason, Noelle's the one party member that I can't exactly confirm what I want to do with. She's mostly Stas ailment, I guess. You know what? In that case, if she's Stas ailment, then let's go all in. How about that? If you're Stas ailment, we'll give you blind 2. You can keep shield breaker. You can keep intimidation. Why not? Maybe I can make use of it somehow. If the situation calls for it. And we'll give you shield. That way you can be kind of a tank. It gives you a bunch to work with, at least. Bunch of weird stuff, but stuff nonetheless.
It's so nice to have you back, Noe. I can feel the waterworks coming already. Jeez, again? In all seriousness, it's great to see you too. Thank Idios your injuries are fully healed. In the meantime, you've been working extra hard to help everyone. Good girl, Fran. I'm proud of you. Noe, how are you gonna keep treating me like a little kid? Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. Lloyd won against you, so that means you're all his. Now it makes sense. You still see me as a kid because you've already found someone to guide you to win it. What the... Yeah, just what are you implying? Besides, Lloyd didn't even mean it that way, so stop fanning the flames, alright? How lucky you getting all embarrassed. You even sound a little disappointed.
They lost me halfway through the conversation, but maybe I better just let them have their family time. I don't know what's going on here anymore. Well. Alright, apparently the guide says there's no preparations I need to make. Or, well, there's no extra events, that's what I'm trying to say. There are no extra events that I need to worry about. All it says is that there's going to be what looks like 4 fights up ahead, with a boss fight included, I think. So, yeah. Alright. There's not really a whole lot else I can do. I think in order to get Ellie back, we're gonna have to fight. I think we're fighting either Shirley or we're fighting Sigmund. I think it's Shirley. I think we're actually gonna deal with Shirley for once now. Divert the Jaegers. Please don't die. Alright. Alright. Michelin Resort. Let's get moving. Once we land, we should expect to immediately engage the Red Constellation. Won't be possible to resupply once we're on the ground either. Are we fully prepared? Land in Michelin. We're saving Ellie. And Speaker McDowell. I'm not letting any of the Red Constellation stop me. Throw your entire army. If you would excuse me, I have a diversion to cause in front of the theme park. Once I have transformed back into my original form, that will be your cue to head to the guest house. Understood.
Please be careful, Zeit.
And you as well. May Idios watch over you.
Good luck, buddy. Has a good divine wolf.
Alright, enough stalling. Let's make our way over the Michelin. There they are!
Oh, we already got a party waiting for us, huh? Let's get to it.
Now it's ready.
Enemies incoming. 3 Jaegers and 3 military monsters. Remember, these are some of the best soldiers on the continent.
Prepare to engage. Work together and subdue the enemy. Let's do it. Time to get back our last teammate. 7th shot. This is gonna be a pain in the ass of a fight, isn't it?
Berserker! Tear him up, Randy. Yeah!
I'm not done yet. Right where I want you. Can't hurt me.
Bro! What was that? What did that guy just do?
Bro just screamed to die. That was fascinating to watch. Weiss card. Still don't know how I feel about using a move with Weiss in its name. Why did you move away just to attack? Bro. I just want my teammate back.
And I'm not letting you stop me.
Auger needles. I don't care if I have no strategy. No strategy can't stop me if I use the cheat. Which is, if I die, the game makes it easier for me.
I want my teammate back.
Those guys weren't messing around.
I saved some real muscle here. It's only gonna get tougher.
We need to hurry. Sai's beginning his diversion.
Right, to Mission Center. There shouldn't be any civilians left there, right?
Correct. You don't have to worry about them getting caught in the crossfire.
In that case, there's nothing holding us back. We're going all in. More. Out of the way! I think I have to use burst. I wanted to save it up, but at this rate, I think I have to use it. Death spiral. Get over here. Galleon Tower. Rising Sun. Absolute 02. Here I got a good chunk from going. I was hoping to get him closer, but this'll do. Out of the way! Alright. Where are you going?
Where do you think you're going?
How the miss? You were in there. These are the strongest basic enemies I think I've ever seen. Like, jeez, oh Pete's. I was like,
Sai's diversion.
come on, Zai.
This is the flying wolf from the report. Don't let the monster intimidate you. Box it and bring it down.
Hang in there, Zai.
You certainly have spirits. Very well. If you insist on coming after me, I will show you no mercy. Whoa!
Us broken out in front of the theme park.
Let's leave it to him. This is our chance to pass through the center.
Yes, sir.
Hang in there, Ellie.
You once. Come here, Randall. That monster was just a diversion.
Sure was. We're coming through whether you like it or not.
And I will thank you to not refer to Sai as a monster.
Sekiro, get him!
Randy's angry. Nice try. Bro. Nice try. Heal up.
Give me my teammates back! Out of the way!
I think we got like one more fight and then we're done with this chapter, I think. Or done with this, maybe. I think we got just one more fight before we have, we get our final member back. He's looking at this guide. Come on! But if it's gonna be what I think it is, then this might finally be time to settle it things with Shirley. Or at least somebody. Crap, more military monsters?
There's a brush, Kruger. Stay sharp.
It's not what I was expecting, but... Brush Cougar. I think I'm wrong in my assumptions then. It's out of my way! Ugh. Out of the way! Miss. Was the... I made a mistake. Yeah, that was my own mistake. As a result, I'm going to waste items to rectify my mistake. And then I'm also going to hold no bars. Get over here. I don't exactly understand why Lloyd has been avoiding every single attack for some reason. I don't think that's escaped my notice. For some reason, Lloyd cannot be attacked anymore. I don't exactly know what I did to make this happen, but I'm not complaining. I've just noticed this happened sometime recently. I don't know when, it just happened. I care less about the examining anymore. Bro, I'm lucky! Alright, I don't know how many more fights we get if I just misread the... I mean, I'm almost positive I misread the freaking guide, but I just want my teammates back, damn it! I'm sick of fighting all of you idiots! Give me my teammate! You ain't stopping me!
I expect you to rush this down all this way. Zax, you're here must mean you're the last line of defense, huh? That's right, Commander Randolph. Red Constellation has orders. Don't think we're just gonna let you roll over and let you pass. Give them hell, boys! Spend this point to your last breath unless you want to face the Vice Leader and young Mrs. Wrath. Crush him! Bring it on!
I'll make you answer for what you did to Arkansas.
Alright, last line of defense. Jaeger's axe. No weaknesses. You missed. Auger needles. Missed. We're going for it. That's spiral. All together. Sigma Ascension. We're not done yet. Berserker. Out of the way.
Commander Randall, you've grown so much stronger since you left the Corps.
What can I say? The current gig really whipped me into shape. You can't put price on that kind of experience, and they gave me a ton.
More experience than us. People who live for the battlefield day in and day out. What kind of job do you even have? That's right. Just watch your backs. Inside there, they left a...
He faint. Yep, how cold. Damn it all, who's they? When'd they leave?
A trap, I suspect. Could them playing our party at work here?
Who's to say? Either way, we should be on our guard as we enter.
Let's treat any wounds we have before going inside then.
Go back to the rest zone. In that case, this has got to be the final battle. The guide mentions that there's one more fight here, but it has the names blacked out for it. So I don't know what to expect, but I'm not expecting anything good for sure. I'm scared. Just give me back my teammate, please. Is that such a hard ask? Where are they? No one's here.
Actually, I can sense a presence.
Same here, but I don't think we're dealing with a person or a monster. What do you mean? Crap!
Energy signature detected, 12 o'clock.
So this is what they left for us, huh?
It's one of these things. So this is what we're dealing with. Six targets confirmed. 3 targets confirmed as members of the SS. 1 target confirmed as Second Lieutenant Seeker of the CDF. 2 targets remain unknown, both of whom wield combat capabilities estimated at Class A or higher.
What? A machine can detect us.
So this is what was blacked out on the friggin' menu. Deploying ISIO units. Regen Conf Mark II Muramasa. Now engaging extermination mode. Here they come!
What's up, everyone?
You are not stopping me! Muramasa! Frightening name. For a frightening bot. Muramasa, an updated model of Archaism for ground combat, has enhanced boost functionality. Alright, if it's anything like the last one, it's probably going to keep summoning its little friends here, so in that case, let's make the plan. Let's do this. We'll first examine these guys. Its repair orbits have been markedly improved. Judging by the things here, I'm gonna have Tio focus on these guys, on the small ones. Everyone else focus on the big guy, though. Alright, we got an idea. Let's see if we can make it work then. Wazzy and Lloyd should be able to stop it from doing anything, so I'm gonna focus with Ice Hammer. Oh, Wazzy can just do it all by himself, though. Forgot Wazzy's just built like that. Wazzy, let's bring you over here so you can hurt your friends while we're at it. There we go. Ow. That hurt. Would you cut that out? Ow. He can't heal himself. Well, he can. Never mind, he can't. Yes, he can. Just not in the way I'm anticipating. Alright. Those bots are actually pretty easy to take care of, all things considered. I just don't know if this thing's got anything special up its sleeve. If it does, it's not showing it for sure right now. I'm gonna give Tio that. Maybe a Weiss card. Fortuna. Allies. You gotta do it right. Crap! I can only do it for this guy right now. Whenever I have a magic reflect to you. Is it healing? What gives you the right to heal? Probably is trying to inflict instant death, but it's not gonna work here because everyone's got immunity to it. Genius.
Oh, you don't understand how much I just want to get through this fight so I can go see you. Give me my teammate back, you bastard!
Searing Flame. Ailment recovery. Bro. Alright, we're good. We're getting good damage in. That's it! Akashic Arm!
Rip and tear.
Ice Hammer. Blue Drop. Out of the way! Now. This thing really meant business.
Ouroboros' mechanical bonds are certainly formidable.
That's more than likely. It's even stronger than the hunk of junk we found in Revshe's old digs.
Must be one of the ones that were modified by that professor of the society.
Wouldn't be surprised. Where's Ellie and McDowell? Okay, looks like we're all clear. Our top priority is searching for Ellie and Speaker McDowell. Then... Crap! No! What? Crap!
Why you?
What's it doing?
Damn thing's out of control.
Whoa! Crap! No!
Lloyd! I don't think so.
Thank you! Nice! McDowell's!
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yes!
Ellie!
It is Ellie.
Guess you need our help after all.
Ah, my team! So, this isn't exactly how I pictured things would go, but that doesn't matter. Thanks for having my back, El. You saved me.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. But you're okay. You really came for me. I thought that I might never see you again.
Oh.
Well, this is awkward.
So, should we give them some privacy, or... I guess since they forgot that we were even here.
Seems you weren't the only one longing for Lloyd's tender embrace, didn't you?
I have no recollection of what you were referring to.
The team's all back together.
Huh?
I'm happy you're okay too, but their stares are getting kind of hard to ignore. Oh, that feels good.
Oh, hold on a second. It's not what it looks like. The arcades put Lloyd's life at risk. I just got a bit carried away by that, is all.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you say, mademoiselle.
But I'm telling you the truth here. Tio, no, you understand what I mean, don't you? Yeah, sure. I will endeavor to try. Oh, help me out here, Rixia. Wait, why in the world's Rixia with you? Or Noelle, for that matter, and what exactly is Wazzy wearing?
Huh? Yeah, welcome to the club.
We have a lot to catch up on.
So it would seem.
McDowell. Jonah! What are you doing here? We didn't know you were here, Jonah. Speaker McDowell, are you alright?
And Jonah.
Sup, guys? Long time no see, huh? Man, though, you really put on style here, you know?
Joe was brought here by Belle not too long after we were. I assumed she got tired of him continually trying to hack into Orcus Tower's central mainframe.
Belle, yours is a freaking witch lady. How cruel you have to be to lock up the Jonas Taker without an orbital net connection. What am I, caveman?
That explains that.
For Sean like you, she may have well been starving you to death.
I say we leave the details for later. After all, I presume you'd rather take this time to rescue us first.
Right. Right, we're here to break you out. So if it's alright with you, can we get to making our escape now?
Of course. The time for neutrality has passed. We are long overdue for someone to speak out against the mess.
That's right.
Alright then, we should split before my uncle's goons come barging in.
Let's secure our escape room and get back to the Merkaba. Post haste.
Yes, escaped to Merkaba with Zai, who had been busy distracting the enemy amidst the chaos. With Zai, the group managed to escape Michelin before the Red Constellation's reinforcements arrived. The team's all back together! Hell yeah!
And you're certain you want to go through with the Speaker, McDowell?
Well, it is doubtful that my words will resonate with all the citizenry. Nevertheless, I firmly believe it will be impossible for us to move forward as a state if we don't take action now. Even if this decision does cost us our order and hegemony, short-lived as it may be.
True. A declaration of invalidity told the independent state of Crossbell. The only one of us who could possibly pull that off is Crossbell's former mayor turned speaker. Yes, but how will the announcement be made to the public? Good question. There's no point the message doesn't reach the citizens or the defense force. Jonah has an idea regarding that.
Are we gonna pull a Phantom Thief?
There's signal booster at Tangham Hill. It was set up to test Crossbill's wireless orbital network connectivity with Lemon. Get there and I should be able to hack it. I can keep the channel open for about 10 minutes, so keep your speech under that and we're golden.
I'm a little lost here, but does that mean we can take over those modern cars that are parked all over the city?
Yes, and I can get the message broadcast to Defense Force terminals as well. That'll allow us to meet the conditions Commander Bale's laid out for us.
If the President's authority is challenged, the Defense Force should withdraw and adopt a wait-and-see approach. That would make moving about the state significantly less cumbersome for us.
Lloyd.
Listen well, Lloyd. That we declare Crossbell's independence invalid is merely a suggestion, not an ultimatum. As our faction's leader, we can set the idea aside if you're against it.
No, there won't be any need for that. Once upon a time, Dyer told us about his conception of justice while he was still only the CEO of the IBC. Humankind are creatures that will, to our dying breath, chase after the ideal of justice. Justice is the foundation of society. Something that people can believe in. Political corruption, the criminal underworld. Even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows our citizenry to live their lives in relative comfort. But an unseen evil still spreads across our land. And sensing it, people seek justice. From the very core of their being, they silently cry out for it. Because no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue it. Just as they pursue the security that comes with society itself. That is why I expect great things from you. You may be the lasting cure Crossbell needs. It's clear to me that you four are pursuing justice in your own way. And I think it's important you demonstrate that to the people, so they can see it for themselves. Those were Dieter's words. Kinda ironic thinking back on it.
Feels like a lifetime ago, despite it not even being a full year.
Regardless, that's what the president said, line for line. I couldn't say whether he meant any of it, or if he was just telling us what we needed to hear. By the way, we can't deny that it had a profound impact on us.
I agree. It's an interesting way to spin it, I'll give him that.
Yeah, and this time, I'm gonna turn his own words against him. For our sake and his. And most importantly, to give the citizens and the CDF the chance to think for themselves.
Very well. I'll take his words under consideration and deliver an answer to them in my declaration.
That'd be great.
We're really doing this then. Huh? Now we have a game plan. All we gotta do is iron out the details. Jonah, Fran, we're gonna need your help with the tech support. Aye.
Sure, I got you covered.
Group then worked out the specifics of the plan to formally declare the Independence Day of Crossbell invalid. For their part, Jonah and Fran evaluated the prospects of hacking into the orbital network to broadcast the address. All that remained was to decide when to attack. Alright, gang. It feels so correct now.
You know, it's just starting to hit me how far we come in this short amount of time.
You're right. It's easy to forget that this is still the same little crossbow we've been working to defend all year. Indeed. So what's happening right now affects more than just the state. Demiria as we know it is shifting. What we're experiencing could very well be a turning point in history.
Ellie, you're still struggling with the fact that you'll be opposing Maribel and President Croy, aren't you?
I can't hide that, can I? Despite what they've done, it doesn't change that we've been like family for years. There's even a small part of me that can sympathize with their ambitions from a political standpoint.
I can't fault you for that.
In their defense, they're not the only folks out there with the sordid rap sheet. Blood Iron Chancellor, for example.
Yes, but even so, I want to make myself perfectly clear. No matter what happens, I'm a part of the special support section. If nothing else, I know for a fact that will never change.
You mean it?
Ellie.
Look at you being a team player, mademoiselle. What happened to all that talk about the CPD being a temporary gig?
I'll admit that's how I saw it when I first started. But I was no match for you all. At this point, the SSS is where my heart will always be. No matter which path I take in the future, everything I do will be built on the foundation of what I've learned from the time we spent together.
I'll put it.
Feel exactly the same way.
I guess we all got pretty lucky that the chief ever started up this crazy division. Oh wait, come to think of it, the SSS was all your brother's idea, wasn't it?
I guess it was. I don't think even he could have imagined what it would become. We're gonna solve this case and take Kia back. In a way, maybe that's what fate brought the SSS together to do. Our ultimate purpose. But we're past the point of grasping for straws and looking for reasons. We're going to save her, and we'll do it as a team every step of the way. For the sake of that, of what matters most to us, we'll forge ahead, come what may.
Right. We'll also have to get in touch with the chief. Our team isn't complete without his biting wit.
You can say that again.
The team's back together. Divine Crusade. With Ellie's inclusion, the number of party members now exceeds a maximum of 6. Please reselect which 6 characters will comprise your party. Okay, gotcha. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy, it cannot be removed from the party, as they should never. That just leaves the other 2. I'm really, really sorry, Noelle, but I want Rixia. The reason why is because, again, I don't know. Okay, if I'm gonna be real, the biggest reason it comes down to is I don't know how to build Noelle. I can think of a way of building everyone else in some way, like mixed attacker, mixed strong attacker, or mixed strong attacker, physical attacker, evasion attacker, healer, magic user. I cannot for the life of me decide what I want to do with you. It doesn't matter how much I try, I can't figure it out, and I'm so sorry. So, we're not going to use Noelle. Sorry. Which is a shame, because she's one of my... Why can't I just have an extra support slot? Come on, game. I don't care if it be broken. Just give it to me. From now on, you'll be able to organize your party and switch out active members by speaking with Abbas on the bridge. To advance the story, select the booster site location on the far east side of the Merkaba navigation map. Okay, so... Now, it seems like we're actually near the... Oh, hang on a minute. Before we do that... First off, L, you have Divine Crusade. Magic attack, area large, fires a volley from ornate black and white orbital guns. Call to surrender. Debilitates enemy with rapid fire gunshots and a kick. Mega Zero Cannon. Fire Drake. I'm so sorry, Noelle. I feel horrible, but I like using... I can't figure out a way of using Noelle. Again, I feel bad about it, but I can't change that fact. When did you... What is a setup? No. First off, we're gonna... Ellie is the one party member that I had the most broken before. She has the wing, and then we have to readjust everything on you. Jesus Christ. We're removing everything, and we're gonna start from scratch. L, you have defense 3. You know what? Actually, remove that there. Put that there. Yeah, defense 3. You have... This is a wind only. Leg breaker. Evade 3. Evade 3. Yeah, let's do evade 3. We'll do evade 3. You have HP 3. EP 3. Cast 2. EP cut 3. Give me EP cut 3, game. Oh, I feel so good walking around with all the party members everywhere now. It feels correct, is what it feels. There was a part of me that was getting very agitated just seeing all of our friends gone. It hurt, man. It hurt. It hurt to see, and I didn't like it. I couldn't stand it. Okay. What is your current setup again, Ellie? I know I just checked your menu, but I've already forgotten it. I'm gonna be real with you. What is the art she's using currently? That's what I want to especially know. Your arts include Tears, Holy Breath, I like that, Lacresse, Aqua Mirage, and Cobalt Sphere. Okay. Calamity Claw, Air Reflex, Scorgan, Hydro Cannon, Spark Dyne, Death Spiral. Okay, okay. I think I can work with this. Yeah, I think I can work with this. It would be ideal to get these Master Quartz leveled up too, so that we could further our gains or whatever. Finally, we need to adjust your equipment, apparently, because first of all, this is getting taken off finally. It was nice having it on, but it's not yours. Is the healer's, who needs it at all costs, because if the healer doesn't dies, then I die. Yeah, I don't want to die. Grail Locket. Let's see. The other thing you can have... You can have the Machete Ribbon. I don't know if that's what you already had before. I cannot for the life of me remember. Oh, we gotta speak with everyone. Who am I kidding?
Our actions today will call into question the legitimacy of Crosswell's independence. And doing that means challenging the establishment of the Defense Force, too. Sure, Commander Bales can handle the aftermath, but there's no avoiding the unrest that's going to ensue. We should consider ourselves lucky that the two major powers are preoccupied with their own civil turmoil. If we deliver the Declaration of Invalidity now, it's sure to cause confusion among the CDF's forces. We should consider ourselves lucky.
Once we broadcast the Declaration of Invalidity, the CDF should pull back to see how things play out. The Red Constellation, though, they're in Dieter's pocket, so they're not going to give one rat's ass of one way or another. Hell, it might even give them an excuse to start playing hardball. I'm not saying something compared to what they've already done. Point is, we gotta be on guard for anything.
When I first arrived in this state again, I never imagined myself fighting to save it. Maybe it's too late for me to be having this realization, but I'm starting to feel like this role is one I don't deserve. However, the fates of Crosswell and Arkansas are one the same. I will protect them both with everything I have. There we are. With that, your treatment should be complete.
I'm once again in your debt, Tio.
Sorry, were you injured while we were in Michelin?
Yes, by those Red Constellation fools no less. The wound itself should heal quickly, but that I was hit at all came as a shock. You mustn't underestimate them.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm completely surprised the game didn't just try and kill you. I'm gonna be completely honest. I would not have been surprised if the game killed you to try and save, in order for us to save Ellie. But I'm super happy to have been proven wrong. But I really did think you were going to die, Zai. I'm going to be completely and utterly honest with you. But I'm glad to be wrong. Old talking dog.
In any case, the ambush served its purpose as a diversion, but they are unlikely to fall for it a second time.
Noted. Still, you're a big help out there. Thanks for everything, Zai.
There's no need for gratitude, as you should well know. Now then, seeing as you have recovered your comrades, Lloyd, it would seem there's no need for me to accompany you any longer. I'll remain on reserve as I did before. Remember, you can always call me if you need assistance.
By generating orbital waves from my staff, you mean? Understood.
Furthermore, should I come to your aid in battle, know I will be doing so in my original form from now on. The roaming monsters out there will be no more than helpless prey before me.
I can bet. It'll be a welcome sight having you at our side in Holy Beast mode again.
Thank you, Zai. As always, I look forward to working alongside you.
Wait, are you saying... Wait. I will be doing so in my original form from now on. Are you... Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Hang on, that means... Oh! Game, you didn't say this. Game, you didn't say that this changed. This is no longer Summon Wolf. This is Summon Divine Wolf. Game, you didn't say anything. Are you ready, Speaker McDowell?
Yes, I'm prepared to declare the Independence Day of Crossville invalid at a moment's notice. I give you my word that Henry McDowell will not be pulling any punches. Rest assured that my statement will serve as an answer to Dido's past assertions.
Thank you again for doing this.
There's no need to thank me, Lloyd. How the declaration will be received by the court of public opinion is a true variable. I may no longer be the orator that Dita is, but I shall do my utmost to convey the sincerity of our intentions. This is something I must do. It's imperative that every Crossbellian consider the future of our homeland.
Well said. I'm counting on you.
Took some time, but we're all set to get this declaration of invalidity thing going. Now that Speaker McDowell has a statement in order, all that's left is to get him on the airwaves. Oh boy, I'm starting to get nervous. Maybe I should do some vocal warm-ups on deck.
I need it. I need sleep.
Oh, we're about to hack the orbital net and formally declare the Independence Day of Crossville invalid. In the end, everything will come down to timing. It's not like me to be this nervous.
Well, I can understand why you would be. What we're planning will end the temporary peace that Crossville has right now. That's a fact we can't contend with.
Makes me wonder if what we're doing is really the right thing. Uncle and the others have provided Crossville with protection against Erebony and Calvard. So many innocent people benefit from that. And here we are, trying to wrest it away from them.
I know. This so-called peace is only possible because President Croy and the others are exploiting Kiev for it. People have no clue what's happening. The cost is their newfound freedom. There's no way we can let this continue.
You're right. I can never accept the peace that was obtained by sacrificing Kia's happiness and well-being. Thank you, Lloyd. Chatting with you was just what I needed to let go of my doubts.
Anytime, Al. This operation's our first step toward taking Kia back. We need to pull it off no matter what.
Right. Let's give it our all.
Yeah. It's interesting because what's going to end up happening is history's going to repeat itself. What I'm referring to is the whole thing that Zai told us regarding Demiurgos. The original Septarian of Mirage. Demiurgos, as was mentioned by Zai, Demiurgos eventually noticed that its own heart was beginning to be was beginning to deteriorate because of the true nature of people, and it worried that it was going to start attacking them as a result. So instead, it decided to erase its own existence so that it wouldn't hurt people. And that's going to be the same thing that happens to Kia at this rate. Kia will likely end up having the same problem happen as Demiurgos, and eventually will erase herself.
Hey, is it time to start the operation yet? Just say the word, also get to hacking.
Somehow I feel like you're a little too fired up for this.
I gotta get back to those creeps for locking me up for so long without an orbital net connection. Just you wait and see. I'm gonna send that old geezer's voice to every last terminal in Crossville.
Please don't call him a geezer. Even during times like these, you need to address him as Speaker McDowell. It's only polite, Jonah.
Okay, sheesh, get off my back already. No wonder you became a cop. Now quit being such a killjoy and let's get this show on the road.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
What are you up to, friend?
Oh, hey Lloyd. I was just making sure the camera and microphone are working. We're gonna be sending audio and video from here in the Merkaba to screens all over the place via the orbital net. Hello, my name's Francie here, and I love my big sister Noe more than anyone in the whole wide world. Yep, it's picking everything up hunky-dory.
Even in times like these, you can always count Fran to ease up tension. Speaking of... Oh yeah, wait. Noelle was downstairs, right? I already thought... Yeah, she was down here. I don't know why I completely forgot your existence, where you were.
Fear, anxiety. All these emotions course through my veins currently.
And they won't stop. investigate. Ooh, oy. Now, so, as it mentioned, okay, hang on. To talk.
The Defense Force and Jaegers have been on high alert ever since Speaker McDowell was freed from their clutches. As things stand, there is no location where we could land the Merkaba without risk.
I figured as much. In that case, let's focus our efforts on the plan and head for the booster site.
Agreed. All that remains is to decide when the operation will be initiated. Speak to me again whenever you're ready.
Okay, so the Merkaba's its own site. Oh, I guess we just have to do this now. I was gonna say we're gonna take the time to do side quests, and it looks like the guide says we can do them still, but I guess the game won't allow us to do anything until we check out the side quests or the booster site, whatever. Anyways, let's do it. I'm glad I checked this because immediately I was gonna be. We can use the experimental signal booster to hack into the orbital net and broadcast the declaration of invalidity. Once we do this, there's no going back. You ready? Is there no... just to make sure... Yeah, there's nowhere else I can go. In that case, I have no choice. Let's do it. To the booster site. Wireless booster site.
Cameras check. Sound systems double check.
We are now approaching the airspace directly above the signal booster. You may begin whenever you see fit.
Okay, here we go. You ready, Speaker McDowell?
Yes, let's begin.
Here we go.
Here goes nothing. Downstream link from booster to orbital net. Let the hacking begin.
It's our turn, team. It's our turn, team. Time to put Crossbow into chaos. This will be just what we need. Go, Jonah! Go!
Yes, I've got control of the communication system. Switching to main camera. Go for it.
Here we go. This is it.
Ahem. Good morning, Crossbell. This is reporter Grace Lynn of the Crossbell News Service coming to you live. As a disclaimer, the following transmission is not endorsed by the CNF. I am here in an independent capacity to deliver this breaking bulletin to you. With that, there is someone here whom I would like to introduce. I give you Speaker Henry McDowell, representative of the autonomous state of Crossbell.
Good morning, citizens of Crossbell, as well as everyone else who may be watching this broadcast. I, Henry McDowell, am Speaker of the Diet of the Autonomous State of Crossbell. As I'm sure you're all aware, former Mayor Croy has recently declared the founding of the independent state of Crossbell. Moreover, he established a military organization known as the Crossbell Defense Force. Already, some Crossbellans have come to welcome both. However, I urge you all to reconsider. Consider whether our present course has truly been the will of the people. Naturally, each and every one of you has the right to decide for yourselves the ethicality of our independence. Even so, the fact of the matter is that our current administration was not established via a democratic process. Independence was proclaimed under the pretense of unanimity, when in truth, several Diet members, and myself included, were falsely imprisoned. To reiterate, all that has been declared have been done so arbitrarily, without the consent of the Crossbell Diet.
Even the Bracer Guild.
So now, I ask you, was the referendum's purpose truly to gauge the stance of the people toward national sovereignty? No. It was but a validation of our former mayor's declaration of intent, a pretext under which to pursue his own whims. The Defense Force, the independent state of Crossbell, and even the President himself, they all founded on illegitimate grounds. Rather than simply challenging the legality of how this came to be, there is something just as important that I want my fellow Crossbellans to ask themselves. Is this state of affairs, this administration, this life they have created for our state and all the continent truly just? That is the question.
There they are!
And so I wish to present to you all the opportunity to come to your own conclusions. With that, as a representative of Crossbell State, I hereby emphatically and categorically declare the independent state of Crossbell invalid.
Wow, he really said it!
This is going to give us a little more leeway for sure.
Indeed it will. Sergey, what's this there doing? You tell me. You know anyone else who could pull this off? Shake a leg, people. Looks like business is about to pick up. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, Croy. Sorry everything's falling apart. So sorry.
And there you have it. From here, I would now like to disclose the truth behind the events leading to this day. It began with the raid on Crossville City 2 months ago.
How much longer do we intend to let them peddle this swill over our airwaves?
We discovered the conduit they used to gain access to the signal now in the process of cutting them off. It should only take another few minutes or so.
We've begun withdrawing the screens that have been set up in the city as well. The citizens should disperse on their own shortly.
So this was their ace in the hole. It's no easy task weaving a thread of fact into a tapestry of fiction. That's the mark of a wily old veteran if I ever saw one.
Aren't you forgetting something? This would never have happened had you not allowed the speaker to escape from house arrest.
Fair point. We'll shoulder the blame for that. Had you allowed us to do things from our way from the start, those pests would be dead. Then this would never have happened.
We cannot afford to compromise the Divine Child's temperament. There's only so far we can go with the SSS and their allies if we want to keep her cooperation. Of course, that's why Croy did all this. He's right. They're kind of screwed. If Kia can easily find out anything that happens, in the second, if Lloyd and any of the others were so much as harmed in any way, shape, or form, the second that she would learn of it, then suddenly Croy would have to deal with an entire Septarian and his going against him in rage. So he's screwed. He can't actually do anything to Lloyd and the others. Otherwise, he risks angering the Septarian. He's basically angering a god.
Vexing as it is, as all it is, those are the terms that we agreed to.
This ploy will likely have a considerable effect on the defense force stationed outside the city, too. I'll do what I can to mitigate it. Please do.
It's about high time we got down and dirty ourselves. Hey, you and the Resistance are still out there. Let the hunt begin.
In the meantime, I'll get in touch with our associates at Ouroboros. Something needs to be done about the SS, not to mention the church's airship.
If you would. You can't win this, Dieter.
Well, that was quite a show. Seems to me that your old man is all velvet glove and no iron fist.
That may be how you see it, but I would ask you to consider this an act of foresight as president. This project's ultimate goal is to shift the balance of power across the entire continent. That's something that my father could never hope to do alone.
Hence why he surrounded himself with collaborators who can get the job done for him. Such as the Divine Blade of Wind, as well as that other gentleman.
Precisely. Daddy, are you done talking yet? Dad talking yet? Oh, hey, Laybell, what's up? Surely, as spirited as ever, I see. Have you finished thinking over what we discussed earlier? You mean about being in charge of your private unit? Yeah, it sounds kind of fun, but I like what I'm doing already.
Or at least wait until I leave the room before trying to headhunt her from right under my nose.
Yes, my apologies. In any case, Mr. Orlando, I'd like to proceed as per our previous arrangements, if you don't mind.
Fine by me. What are you going to do, lad? I'm not your grandson, Pops, so keep your nose in your own business. I do whatever I want. Suit yourself.
You're always welcome to roll with us if you want, Lord. I'll put you through the paces.
Finally gonna start being able to take these guys.
Such a thoughtful pair, aren't they?
You think that little daddy's girl is thoughtful? Then again, I guess you wanted to relay, wouldn't you? No wonder you all clicked so well.
Having second thoughts about taking me up on my offer?
As if. I finally got the power I deserve thanks to that drug you gave me. Power no one but me can handle.
That's for certain. None could hope to match you in physical strength when you demonize world. I couldn't ask for a better test case.
What am I, some kind of lab rat to you? No, that's any skin off my back. As long as I get to crush that smug son of a bitch, I'm gonna put him in his place for good.
The shockwaves of Speaker McDowell's declaration of invalidity slowly spread throughout the state, as well as the rest of the continent. Whatever impact it had on those in Crossville City remained shrouded in mystery due to the barrier. Within the defense force, however, unrest spread virulently as the chain of command at Bellegarde and Tangram Gate began to unravel. Amidst the chaos, the SSS received a surprising call aboard the Merkaba. You figured out how to bring down the barrier? Jorg!
Yes, and turn away to suppress the power of the three ions. The key lies in the Great Bells.
Great bells. Do you further the ones at Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple? Are you suggesting that they're empowering the barrier and the ions?
No, strictly speaking, their power is derived from the Septarian. However, the Septarian's not yet complete at the moment. But to perform its so-called miracles over an extended area, its power seems to rely on designated spatial fields. Said fields are specified by the resonance of the bells.
I never realized they were capable of that. So we can just stop them from resonating.
And you may be able to release the barrier. Ways of it would also suppress the power of the white ion that was destroyed Gorelia Fortress. At least in theory. It's gotta be worth a try. The barrier and the white ion do remain our largest obstacles. Liberating Crossville City will be impossible as long as both of them remain.
In other words, we should prepare to head over to Stargazer Tower and the Moon Temple.
Yeah. As for the third bell, it was used at the ancient battlefield and then taken back to the central square, according to Cal. We can't do anything about that one, but we can still stop the bells at the tower and the temple at least.
That is, if you can get past Ouroboros, members of their forces are guard in both locations.
Crap. Well, shoot.
Yeah, another problem to account for.
Campanella is stationed at the Moon Temple. As for Stargazer's Tower, I believe it is under the protection of Ironheart.
Are you telling me I get to finally fight Campanella? I get to just destroy the smug-ass child? Well, why didn't you say it sooner?
A crazy starring chick in the tin can again, huh?
She's several problems in one. We may manage to pull out a win against the Fool, but even with our numbers, I highly doubt we'd stand a chance against fighting toe-to-toe against the Steel Maiden.
Could she really be that powerful?
She is. Granted, the society has its fair share of heavy hitters regardless, but she surpasses even the mightiest warriors they can muster. Her strength is inhuman. There may not be a man alive who could defeat her. It's absurd. Owazi, you're one of the Septian Church's dominions. A role like that isn't given without reason. Yet still, you're saying that you wouldn't be able to oppose her? That's right. I wouldn't even trust my Sigma's power to put so much as a dent in her armor. If anyone could challenge her, and that's a big if, it'd be the commander.
Yes, however, the entire continent is in a state of emergency. As things are, Commander Selnitz is in no position to come here.
Yeah, I know. We'd at least have a puncher's chance if Kevin were here.
Where is Kevin? It's too bad that time is a luxury we can't afford. We finally have an opening that could allow us to break this deadlock. There's no other choice. We have to take the opportunity.
Hell yeah.
Agreed. Doesn't matter how powerful she is. No one is invincible. You're right. If we falter here, we'll never reach Bell and the others. I'm in. Let's head to Stargazer Tower and the Moon Temple.
I wish you the best of luck. I would also advise that you save Ironheart at Stargazer's Tower for last, lest you be unprepared to face her knights, let alone the maiden herself.
You can reach the Moon Temple via the fork in the tunnel along Maine's mountain path. Oh boy!
The Steel Maiden. She was the one who shattered Yen's mask. Perhaps it would be only fair that I return the favor. I'm not sure how I'd fare against such an overwhelming opponent, to be honest. I will not yield. I have my own mission that I have to accomplish no matter what.
Question. Okay, now we can go everywhere. Gotcha. I just want to make sure.
Cyberboros. I heard they were the ones behind those bizarre happenings in Libra last year. They haven't been making their presence felt very much in Crossbelt, but they do have 2 key locations fully guarded. Makes you wonder what their ultimate goal in all this is. All I know is I am suddenly being given the promise, the opportunity, the chance to fight Campanella and punch the smug child's face in after all the bullshit he's put us through. I'm gonna be real with you, there is a part of me that's tempted to let him kill me a few times just to make himself weaker as weak as possible so that I can absolutely crush him. There is a part of me that wishes for it. But I'm probably not going to do that, as much as I'm tempted to. Come on, just a little weakening. I can let him win once, and then I can get a stronger fight against him, right? Sure. No, I won't do it on purpose. If it happens, it's going to happen with me trying at least on all attempts, even the first one. I'm not going to just lose one attempt on purpose. No, I'm not. Sorry.
All boss and the Grassroot have faced off time and again throughout unrecorded history. You could almost say we're bound by fate. That said, despite how much our order has looked into the society, we know shockingly little about the Fool or the Steel Maiden. No countermeasures, no glaring weak points. As things stand, we'll have to fight the both of them blind. But nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. We might as well jump in head first and see who comes out on top.
Spear Medal?
Pardon me, Lord. I was lost in thought. Declaring the independent state of Crossbow and Valor has broken us out as deadlock, but was it truly the right thing to do? I fear there's no correct answer. Even so, I have always believed that the act of seeking it is vital in and of itself. As my duty as Speaker of the Diet, and above all as a true Crossbellin.
We'll never forget what you've done for us, Speaker McDowell. Know that once this is all over, the SS will lend whatever help we can in return.
You have my thanks in advance. I'll certainly need the support when the time comes.
So the Great Bells scoured across Crossbell exist to create localized fields of space that amplify the powers of the Septarian. In light of what the present situation has already shown us, I believe we can trust Jorg's findings. To think the children of man were capable of creating such things, not to mention the cradle of the cult. The deluded obsessions of the Croy family truly know no bounds.
Grandfather's declaration of invalidity has had major repercussions all over the map. Now that the CDF has withdrawn, civil unrest might start bubbling up to the surface. It might be a good idea to check out things have changed around the state on our ways to stop the 2 bells.
Oh yeah, does that mean... No.
There's nothing to report.
Whew. Alrighty then. I want to see something real quick. If I travel to just say Armorica Village. Actually, you know what? This is going to give us a good opportunity. We can go to Armorica, yes. But what happens if we try going to a gate now? I was going to end the episode just now, but you know what? While we're here, why not we go check it out? I'm curious. Will they just be okay with us going there? Because that'd be kind of funny. And I guess I can go ahead and mention what it is I might do. I might farm a little bit outside recording. Potentially. Maybe. We'll see. You'll be able to tell, and I'll try and make sure to remember to tell if that ends up actually happening. I just don't know whether or not it will happen. I'm very indecisive, if you couldn't tell. I feel like I should also look around for more of those fast travel spots, because I get the feeling there's probably got to be some... I wonder... Well, I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. A part of me was going to say maybe there are ones that I can find without, without the story giving them to me. But at the same time, I just now realized that Wazzy's the one who creates the symbol, so I don't think it'd make much sense if I just found the symbol randomly while walking about. That being said, I do still want to walk around, as you can see. Because again, I want to see if we can go back to the gate. Can we go over to one of the gates here and see what's changed? Like, are they going to allow us to walk towards the gates now? Or is that like a no-go still? But considering that it's now as... Actually, you know what? I just realized we're still technically a fugitive. This is probably going to end with us... Yeah. Never mind. I only realized it at the last second, like, oh, wait. The problem's not that, the gates have a problem with, standstill or whatnot. The problem is that I'm a fugitive still. I forgot about that. Oops. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm not the illegal man you're trying to look for. Surely. Just ignore me. I don't know why I thought that would work, but I was way too curious and I wanted to find out. Anyways, let's go ahead and make our way back to Merkaba while I explain, so yeah, we're, off recording, I may or may not farm for experience and whatnot, because it seems like we're near the end of the game, but I don't know what the max level in this game is. Actually, this is a good chance to check something. I want to check the record. Max, not max, 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 not max, max, max. What I'm more curious about is there something here that says, what the max level is? Level 120. I think that answers my question. How is it that we can get to level 120 and we're only at level 86 for right now? I'm a bit confused on that regard, but I'll take it, I guess. But yeah, I probably might farm for some experience off recording. That way, again, I don't know if I'll do it or not. I've been known to change my whims. What was I talking about again? I, for some reason, blanked out in my mind. Whatever, the point is, I may or may not, actually do it. Colin. Alright, let's get back on the Merkab. As well as the fact that when we start up the next episode, we're not actually immediately going to be jumping into story, because we are going to do those side quests. Now that we got all the party members back, we're now at a prime opportunity to actually do those side quests, so we'll actually start next time with those. So, we're going to go ahead and end it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace!